it's Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is May I Scraplift You. So we are starting off April. I am scraplifting one of the Bramble Fox design teams. I'm a little scared I'm going to screw up her name, but she is Yellow Traveler's Notebook on Instagram. So that's where you can find her. She has this absolutely gorgeous page, and I really loved the idea of making a smaller layout with a bigger mat. So I mat my layouts all the time. I love that border that it gets. But when I saw this and I saw that really thick border, I was like, there is so much beautiful paper out there that you can really let shine and still have so much fun. It's just like working on a smaller canvas. So you could almost do a sketch, like an 8x8 sketch, and stick it on a 12x12 pattern paper, and that would work well. So I think I decided to cut my white cardstock into 8.5 by 8.5, and I'm going to distress the edges. Now, that background piece of paper is from the Fifth and Monaco paper pad, and honestly, this is the first time I've used it. So that was a collection that I didn't get, but I ended up getting the paper pad somewhere. I'm not exactly sure. But I pulled out the floral and I was like, I love this. So I actually picked the background paper first and then went to find a photo. So luckily, when you have, a preteen and teenage girl that still takes pictures with your phone, you have some cute pictures. So this is a picture of Julianne. She actually sent it to me. I think this was when I was at retreat, and she had showed me that she found a new way of curling her hair, or she got someone to help her curl her hair or something. I don't know what's with the tongue. I think all these kids stick out their tongue. I haven't quite figured that out yet, but so I decided to go with this photo. Now, in the inspiration, she uses frames. So I started with my bag of random frames from different places. So I couldn't tell you where these frames came from because I just have a whole container of them because I do love frames. So I was looking for one when I found this like film strippy one, and I was like, this is the perfect color to go with this background. And it says selfie. So I was like, perfect. So I'm going to use that. And then I did audition a couple of other frames to map my photo with. I decided to go with the darker one. It didn't blend into the white background as much. I also thought I was going to use that small little heart frame, but it just blended into the back of the background, the white background, too much. So I opted against that, and I'm just going to go with technically these 2 frames instead of the 3 that are on the scrap lift. So I was thinking that this film strip needed to be backed with something, and then I was going to fill it. So I grabbed the paper pad and found this other really pretty tiny floral and backed that. And then I'm looking at it, and she didn't do this, but I really felt like mine needed that little extra black and that little extra bit to stand out. I think it might have something to do with the fact that the base of my floral paper is white. So it's not that it blends into the background, but it blends into the background a little bit more than hers. So if I had chosen something that was a little more solid or didn't have any white in it, I wouldn't have probably felt like I needed that doodly border. So I add my doodly border. I'm going to go ahead and adhere down my frames. And then I went through my Bramble Fox goodies, which I thought was super appropriate since that is when I am scrap lifting. And that is where I'm going to pull my title as well as a few other bits. So I had this Adore You, which I thought was perfect. I had a little red arrow, and then I had this super cute typewriter that says with love. Because I figure, she sent that selfie to me with love, right? So those are the Bramble Fox pieces that I am going to get on. And then on my floor, because, my room's a mess, 90% of the time, I had my Chasing Dreams out, and on the chipboard, I had 2 pieces left. And I felt like the colors kind of worked. So I get the floral on, and I get that potted plant. So I popped that on, and I killed a chipboard sheet. Super, super exciting, right? And then I decided to grab my How to Kill a Kit with Style, which is a kit that my daughter actually put together, and pull a few things from there. So I added that puffy sticker at the top that says She Shines. And so it says She Shines. Wow, this is like a tongue twister. She Shines Selfie. Don't say that fast at all. So I added that and a couple of the other little puffy stars around. And then I grabbed a little floral from my little pack of sticker. Well, they're kind of chipboard-ish stickers from the Dollar Tree. And then I went searching. So I got this sequin mix when this collection came out. It is called Fifth Avenue, and it totally goes with it. And I have been hoarding the sequin mix for this collection. I probably should take the paper pad and the sequins and see if I can make a kit. So in the inspiration piece, there is a banner. So I decided to use the sequins as a banner. So I put my Nouveau Deluxe adhesive down, added my sequins in that banner look, and then added it in 2 other little areas. So I was feeling like it needed a little bit more. So I'm going to add this floral, and then I have a couple of, this is where I add those stars. I also added a phrase underneath the photo that says don't compare, and it already has a hashtag there, so it says hashtag don't compare. But then on my desk I have this little random pile that I am working through. So I thought I would dig through there and see if there was anything. Well, I ended up finding a few perfect items. So I loved this pretty, and I felt like that just was kind of a gap, it needed something. So I'm going to add that down there. And then I am going to find, as everything is falling down on me from the side, I'm going to find this little leaf piece, and it is the exact color. It's like a lime greenish yellow, and it's the same color as the flowers that are in the background paper. And I have that little gap in between the 2 frames that was bothering me a little bit, and so I'm going to stick that there. So I popped out all the things, and then I'm going to find a floral that is also the exact same color. I'm going to pop that up at the top. And then I had just one left of this little sparkly bow. I'm going to pop that down there at the bottom. So that is going to do it for me today. Make sure you check out the description box of everybody who's playing along. Their links will be down below. I know that everybody's having a little bit of 30 days of sketches hangover, so I think everybody's going to try to play. But there you go, and go give the inspiration some love. So remember to wear your crown, and we'll see you next Saturday. Bye.